Well, amid the continuing IDF attacks on Gaza and Israeli troops moving into the buffer zone and beyond with Syria, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is facing growing opposition at home. Meanwhile, Turkey's Foreign Minister Hakan Fidan met with Syria's de facto leader Ahmed al-Sharaa in Damascus. Photographs and footage shared by Turkey's foreign ministry showed Fidan and Sharaa hug and even shake hands. Sharaa also hosted Lebanese Druze leader Walid Jumblat in another effort to reassure minorities that they will be protected after Islamist rebels led the ouster of Bashar al-Assad.
على أن يكون هناك عهد جديد إن شاء الله بيننا وبينكم نحترم سيادة لبنان وقوته ونحاول أن نخدمه بالقدر الذي نستطيع طالما لبنان كانت خاسرة لسوريا وهي عمق استراتيجي لها وسوريا أيضا عمق استراتيجي ولبنان قوي للبنان ونسعى نحن وكل الشركاء الدوليين والإقليميين إلى أن تكون لبنان في أبهى صورتها وأجمل ما تكون وتعود إن شاء الله.
Strikes by the Israeli Defense Forces on Gaza have killed 32 people over the last 24 hours. Gaza Health Ministry says the latest casualties have taken the death toll in the region to 45,259 since October 7th last year. Israel has also expanded its operations into Syria. Reports say that Israeli troops have entered areas even beyond the United Nations patrolled buffer zone in the Golan Heights. Israel has justified its move to occupy the buffer zone as a defensive measure in the face of global condemnation and heightened regional tensions. Its forces continue to stay in the region despite the United Nations Security Council extending its long-running peacekeeping mission between Israel and Syria on Friday by 6 months. Christians in Damascus attended the second mass since the ouster of Bashar al-Assad. Syria is home to multiple ethnic and religious minorities, including Christians, Armenians, Kurds, and Shiite Muslims, who worshipped freely before Assad fell. Some remain jittery at the prospect of an Islamist government.
هذا الموضوع لأنه هذا التوغل خلال أقل من أسبوع تم قضم 325 كيلومتر مربع من مساحة الجولان، وهذا أمر إذا بقي بمحل متوالي هاي وبهالسرعة هاي فمعناتها ممكن يتم قضم المحافظة كلها بأكملها ويتم الوصول إلى دمشق. فالحقيقة الموضوع.
Back in Israel, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is facing growing public anger. Thousands of protesters took to the streets waving flags and demanding his resignation as the country grapples with political turmoil.
We are here today to demonstrate against the terrible Israeli government that makes terrible decisions about our future. Terrible. So we are here to make a statement. Israel needs a new government.
In Iran, Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei has dismissed claims that Tehran uses proxy forces to wage wars. He asserted that groups like Hamas, Hezbollah and the Houthis are driven by their own beliefs and not by Iranian influence.
The Islamic Republic does not have a representative force. Yemen fights because it has faith. Hezbollah fights because the power of faith brings it to the field. Hamas and Islamic Jihad fight because their belief forces them to do so. They do not represent us. If we want to act one day, we don't need a proxy force.
Meanwhile, the Houthis in Yemen are taking their conflict with Israel over its actions on Gaza beyond the Red Sea. The Houthi rebels have launched ballistic missiles targeting central Israel, prompting airstrikes from Israel and the US. American forces have also targeted rebel command centers and weapons depots while working to protect vital shipping lanes in that region. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.